So this dish is all about those beautiful olives, and I'm using some gorgeous black olives for this dish. So I'm gonna get them roasting first. Jacq, if you can cut me some like wedges of onion. Don't need to be, you know, too fussy about it. And then quite simply, all these tomatoes into the tray. We're gonna dress it in olive oil, and then we're gonna bake it in the oven at about 180 degrees for 15 minutes, just till it starts to blister. And then we're gonna get the chicken ready to go in later on. So we're gonna season that up generously. It's important to salt it at this stage because the salt will help the tomatoes cook and bleed. Nice amount of pepper. And then we just add in these beautifully cut onions.
I do love roasted cherry tomatoes.
I do.
They're so, the sweetness that comes out of them, it just works so well. I love doing them like this with garlic, and you can do the feta in the middle as well, and the feta melts through it, and then the olives as well.
You just reminded me garlic goes in this.
Oh, okay. How much?
All of it.
The whole thing?
I love my garlic. So I'm literally just gonna cut that in half and sit that in there. So in the oven, 180 for about 20 minutes, and we're gonna prep the chicken. Okay, now for the chicken, super easy. Can you cut me up some like mozzarella bars almost?
I would love to, chef.
Because we're gonna stuff this. And to stuff it, I always find the easiest way is just to flip it over, do a small little insert. You don't have to open it all the way, just about that. And that means we'll get a nice amount of mozzarella in that one.
I've never stuffed chicken before either. I've done whole chicken, lots of different varieties with chicken thigh, lots of slow cooking with, you know, pieces like the Marylands, but never stuffed chicken breast.
Chicken breast for me is one of those sort of cuts where it needs a little bit of something. It needs a little bit of love, you know, which is why I want to stuff it and wrap it, because it's just going to give it that extra dimension, give it that bit of moisture, and keep it nice and juicy when we cook it. So if you could open that for me.
Lots of good salty flavours coming through.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do now is just open this up, and then you almost want to lay it out on your board ready to go, and then we'll just put the chicken in and wrap it around. And then we're going to put it on top like that. I'm not going to season the breast just yet. I'm going to season it later because the saltiness from the prosciutto is going to be enough on there for now. All right, the tomatoes are out of the oven. Beautiful flavour already, beautiful smell. And we're just gonna scatter these gorgeous olives in there. Now I'm just gonna add the chicken on top.
Beautifully wrapped.
Beautifully wrapped, so beautifully wrapped. A little bit more salt and pepper. And then we're gonna put it back into the oven at 180. I reckon these breasts are a little large, about 25 minutes. Simple, let the produce speak for itself. Love the look of that. How about you?
Ditto. Looks sensational. I love how the garlic's all caramelised, a little bit crispy.
And now with the garlic, you just pop them out.
Oh, my favourite.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, just gorgeous, little sticky, burn your hands, but it's worth it.
What's happening with the parsley?
If you could just pick it and pop some through for me,
sure.
Through that little sauce. I'm just gonna carve. Oh, look at that. There, that was for TV. And then we just carve this baby open. And you should have a really beautifully moist chicken. It's what you want. Gorgeous. And then we'll just plate it up. You gotta love a cheese, Paul, right?
How much parsley?
Oh, that's enough.
Enough?
Yeah, you just pass me a big spoon.
In through here so we can toss it?
Yeah, we'll just mix it through.
Yep.
And then you've got all those gorgeous olives in there, those tomatoes, the onion, that garlic now as well. That cheese, Paul.
This is a beautiful dish. So many great Mediterranean ingredients and foods. A celebration of those simple ingredients that make flavours really pop.
There you have it, my stuffed chicken wrapped in prosciutto with mozzarella and that tomato and beautiful olive sugo sauce.
I think it's time for a try, hey?
Yes, please. Thank you. Do you want me to cut?
Yeah, go for it. Look, I'm going to do a sneaky from the pan. pan. That's one of
I
my
don't blame you.
signature things is that I pick from pans at home.
Look at that.
The saltiness, my favourite.
Cooking the chicken like that just keeps it so moist and juicy. It just makes a breast so good and delicious. Those flavours, the garlic, the olives, for me, it's a beautiful, healthy, light, but packed with a flavour meal.
Sure is.